Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I had to stop the recording for just some editing stuff. So if we're going to assume this theory, right, and we're going to assume that what I have said is correct, and I'm not saying that you have to assume that what I have said correct, and I'm not a financial advisor, so I do not have a job. I am not paid to do this, right? If we're going to assume that based on these basic theories of physics, and subsequently these basic theories of markets, that we can then use this equation to determine how much value we really have, right? So this number, okay, so you see how much this number is. This is a big number, right? But let's just, let's let's just put in, let's just talk about if we have like $10. Let's talk about $10, okay? So right now, if you had $10 in XRP, you would have $10 times 0.3 cents, right? Okay, so $10 times 30 cents. Whoops. So 10 10 nope, that's plus. I'm just now getting used to using this thing. Okay, so 10 times, no, clear. 10 times point, oh no, 0.31 is equal to 3.1. Okay, so if you had $10, right, in XRP, you would have 3.1 XRP, right? So right now, our XRP 3.1 XRP, uh, which, as you can see from this is already, we've already put through the denomination of dollar bills, right? So this is the ratio of our XRP to our dollar bills, right? Is now equal to the number of dollar bills, right? The liquidity inside of, a market times the speed of light. So our XRP is going to be worth 1 times the speed of light if you believe in all this scientific mathematical theory that is based on, factual evidence. I know this sounds like a very, out there thing to say, but if you believe that, you know, so 3.1 XRP, right? The currency that will provide the most liquid financial asset that we have ever seen, otherwise known as value. Value is equal to liquidity times the speed of light, right? So 3.1, just for an example. So this was $10. Keep in mind, $10. So 3.1 equal to $1, $1 times the speed of light squared. So now that we have gone through this mathematical analysis of what our XRP over dollars will soon be worth, right? $10. $10. We can now create a function of our XRP into what it is actually worth, right? The fact that liquidity is always valuable, liquidity is what we base our economy on. The ability to give someone money is what liquidity is. So, give someone $10, right? So our XRP, if we were to have, for example, 100 XRP and we know that since XRP of today is worth 31 cents a piece, right? So 100 XRP, I can't even write it, so will be equal to the dollar bill times the speed of light squared times the amount of the dollar bill that we have subsequently multiplied through the equation. You know, we moved this dollar bill to this side, which is meaning that we have then multiplied our dollars, we have multiplied our dollars through the equation. So now we can actually see what this XRP is actually worth. So 100 XRP is equal to $1 times 3.0 times e to the 7th, I think. So 300 million meters per second. I'm not exactly sure what the scientific notation of that is. Okay. Times the amount of dollars, you know, that we have within, with the amount of dollars that we have converted for, right? The amount of dollars that we have in XRP. So 100 XRP is actually worth 300 million meters per second. Let me say that again. 300 million meters per second I can't. Squared. And so all I had to do was square it because this is just one. It's just the reference, right? It's just, it doesn't, we know this just because of the fact that it's $1 or whatever. So I didn't have to multiply this anything. It was just 300 meters per second squared times 300 million meters per second squared, right? Times the amount of dollar bills that we the dollar that we have in XRP. So let's just say we have, you know, in total, you know, we have so $10 bills, right? That's what we started with, and we found that $10 was equal to 3.1 XRP at this point. So now we're talking about 100 XRP, right? So let's just do 3.1 or okay, so it's 3.1. So $10 or $1 is just 0.31. So 3.1 is just one decimal place further, right? So if we go from $10, right, and now we instead of buying $10 XRP, we're going to buy a, you know, I guess this would be 31, right? $31 worth of XRP times, no, clear, times I'm thinking. So the $31 worth of XRP will be is divided by 0.31. So divided by 0.31 cents a share, price 0.31, right, is equal to 100 XRP. So if we know where the 100 XRP, it is equal to $31 of today's money, right? You put in $31, you will have 100 XRP. So now we can do this math equation. So we have 100 XRP, which is really, as we just found out through this math, right, is really $31. They're inversely related to each other, right? So, but since it's XRP, we can't use the dollar bill because we have now multiplied the dollar bill through. So we have to just, go with XRP. We can't, use this in terms of our today's money. We have to think about it as if it's tomorrow's money, right? So 100 XRP times, or is equal to, right, $1 times 300, whoops, $1 times 300 million meters per second squared multiplied by the number of dollars that we put in to the XRP. Because remember, this division has now been multiplied through. So we have, in order to account for this, because this is where it is now, we're just simply factoring it out. We're just factoring out, $1 times speed of light squared, and then times the dollars that you put in, right? This is what 100 XRP will be worth in the future. I don't know how soon. I don't know how far from now. But I do know that this is true based on physics. So I guess in this video, we really just ended up covering, the theory behind the physical theory behind all this. And I don't know, this thing, I just want to point this out. This thing is just saying that, we didn't clear a purchase you made for some reason. I think personally that they're doing this on purpose so I can't buy or sell. But and so they're going to have to wait 5 days so that they can, sell my crypto that I have within my account, right, to pay back the purchase that I made, which is only, I think it was like $1,500, right? It's not, even if it takes out $1,500 of this, I'm not actually worried about it in the long run. So yeah, so we explained the physical theory. So in the next video, I'm going to explain the market analysis, and so how you look at markets, right? So what we were doing at the beginning of this video, which is, the graph we were making. But so now you can have a little bit of perspective of what is at stake right now. I am not a financial advisor. Don't listen to anything I said. If you listen when I say, you are a dumb person. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. Smash like,